Hello friends, welcome to my channel. All these days I have been making efforts to make clear the poems of class 12 Flamingo English core and the poem which is there in today's list is My Mother at 66. This is really a beautiful poem written by the poetess Kamla Das. As the subject, the topic is mother, which is a topic which is close to our heart. And as far as the poetess is concerned, I would like to tell you that she captures human relationships in mostly all of her poems in a most subtle manner. Here, this poem is more like an idea, like a thought, rather than merely a poem. As we are all aware that poems are divided into various stanzas, but this poem is slightly different from all other poems because it appears more like a thought since there are only few commas, punctuation marks, which make us feel that the shift of ideas is there. So over to the poem, My Mother at 66, written by Kamla Das. So the poem starts and we come to know that the poetess was coming back from her parents' house and she was moving towards the airport along with her old mother. The poet was driving the car and her old mother was sitting next to her in the car dozing. And as the mother was dozing, the poetess gives a close look to her and she feels that her mother is aging, hence nearing her end. It's very, very difficult for us to accept this fact that our parents are aging, even though we all know this fact that all those people who are born after covering the various stages, they would be dying. And the same happens. And the same is going to happen with everyone. So, the poetess becomes slightly depressed as she feels that her old mother is perhaps going to die soon. So, in order to drive away the feelings of depression, she looks out of the window. Outside, she sees various things which makes her slightly optimistic. She looks at the trees sprinting, trees moving along with the car, which educate her about the fact that life is continuous. Life is continuous. If some people would be dying today, there would be so many who would be born. Children, children energetic, full of life, full of joy, they are coming out of their houses. So these two sources of life, greenery as well as children, make her happy. And she understands that her perspective initially was slightly immature. Of course, it's a universal fact that all those people who are born after covering up various stages, as Shakespeare describes it in Seven Ages, they all have to die. So we can not do anything in that regard. The only thing which can be there is acceptance of that harsh fact. Finally, the mother and daughter, finally Kamla Das and her mother, they reach the airport. Again, she looks at the face of her mother, which is dull, and various comparisons come to her mind. In the previous, I will not say stanza, previously, she has sort of compared her face to a corpse, as the face of the mother looked dull, grayish in color. And now she has a feeling that her mother's face looked similar to moon, which is yellowish moon, which we generally find at the time of winters, which is of dull yellow color. So for a slight duration of time, again she feels depressed. But after some time, she again understands her mistake, even though she has an ache in her heart, that is the ache of separation Obviously, it's very difficult for children to get separated from their parents. And here, for her, she's not sure that when she's going to come back next time, whether she would be able to see her mother again or not. But she becomes positive, brings a smile to her face, and bids goodbye to her mother in a most positive manner and says, "See you soon. See you soon, Amma," which means that she's positive about meeting her mother again in future. So with this, she educates the readers and makes all of us understand that the circle of life is continuous, it will keep on moving, and it is indeed sad to accept the fact that our old parents are going to die sometime, but nothing could be done in that regard. We must accept that harsh fact. That's all for today. Please subscribe to my channel, because that's lots of motivation for me so that I can keep on uploading these videos for your help. So, bye-bye.